Hey everybody, happy Tuesday night and welcome to the latest edition of my season-long project here. Taking a team through a full 162 game season. I'm using History Maker Baseball from Play.com, the fictional Baseball America set, and I'm using team number 1, which I have dubbed the New England Minutemen. And in this series of videos, I'm going to be highlighting the starts for their rookie pitcher, Fernando De La Rosa. So in our last video together, our young rookie phenom, he actually took a loss, went 5 1/3 innings, and so he went to 10-5 on the season. But you know, just reaching 10 wins before the halfway point of the season is a pretty good feat for you know, for any pitcher, but especially for a rookie. And there you can see his season stats so far. So since the last time we were together and they lost that game 4-2, we've started it's actually a 5-game series with the Kitty Hawk Flyers, and it is at home. Took the first 3 games of that series and then lost last night 7-6. That was actually a game that they were down 7-0, and then had a late rally, but it fell short to break up that winning streak. And so we're hoping tonight that we can close out the series with a win and get Fernando De La Rosa his 11th win of the season. All right, if this is your first time joining me, welcome aboard. And if you have any questions, please feel free to leave them in the chat room. I'll try to get to them during the game. And if you have been following us all season, welcome back. And it's just about time for Minutemen Baseball. All right, let's take a look at our starting lineups potentially for the evening. So with a left-hander on the mound, Ramon Cruz moves into the leadoff spot. Manny Infante goes down to number 2. Santos Uraneta is going to be at DH tonight, and actually since that last live show that I did where Uraneta had a couple of errors behind the plate, somebody suggested that he should move to DH and let our other catcher be do the duties behind the plate. And so that's actually what I've done for a couple of games, and it's seemed to work out pretty well. Mike St. Clair, who is normally our DH, is out in right field. Rookie Justin Norris in left, batting 5th. Doug Rossello at first, batting 6th. Veteran Duncan Otto at third base and batting 7th. Ronnie Sear, who had been sent back down to the minors after he got injured and has been called back up. He is playing in short today. Randy Carbonneau is doing the catching. And of course, Fernando De La Rosa will be our starting pitcher. All right, so let's go down to our field cam. And so we'll do our pre-game rolls before we get into the game. So unfortunately, we have lost 1 game in a row, so we have to roll to see if the team is going to be at full dissonance. And fortunately, they are not. And so now we'll roll to see if they're going to be semi-harmonious. And they're not. They're actually going to be semi-dissonant. All right, that's unfortunate. So that means we're going to roll on the stormy chart. And hopefully it won't be anything too major. Oh, no, actually we're going to roll on the injury chart. Had a bit of a injury bug here lately. I'll talk about that in just a sec. Let's see, 3 is going to be our outfielder, or one of our outfielders. Let's see which outfielder it is. It is our left fielder, so that is going to be Justin Norris. Let's see how long he is out for. All right, so he's just going to be out for today. All right, so that's fine. So right before the game, he tells the coach that he's got a lingering issue. So we will replace him in the lineup. We'll replace him with Jackson Newsome. And we'll just go back to our lineup. So Justin Norris is out. And Jackson Newsome is in at left, and yeah, I'll have him bat 5th. Why not? right. So there we go. We are all set. Just gonna adjust the size of my I score. There we go. So I got a little more real estate to show the dice. All right. So here we go, guys. Just catch up on comments. The original Grognard is here. Welcome aboard. Kraz has come back and joined us. So that he started using iScore today. Awesome. I absolutely love iScore, especially doing a season project. Really easy program to use, really easy to export your stats. Absolutely love it. Cannot recommend iScore enough. So, all right, so here we go, guys. It is just about time. Fernando De La Rosa finishes his warm-up tosses, and we are ready to play ball here at Biddy Beer Ballpark. It's time for Minutemen Baseball on the WAFR network. All right, here we go. So leading off for the Kitty Hawk Flyers is their right fielder, Dixon Weaver. Right, let's see. And he's actually going to lead off. He's just going to go the other way with an outside fastball and drop it into left field. And he'll get a leadoff single. So Flyers got their first man aboard. Steve Van Gorder playing in, or actually he's the DH tonight. Will step up. Let's see. And, oh, here we go. He's going to hit a shot to Duncan Otto at third, and Otto will send it around the horn for a 5-4-3 double play. Well, there we go. That'll wipe out the leadoff single. And now that'll bring up the dangerous Matt Hoopstock playing at first base, batting third. And he'll come up with nobody on. Let's see. And he is going to draw a walk. All right, so a 2-out walk. And now that'll bring up Jim Kemper, the second baseman, former New England Minuteman, signed a free agent contract with Kitty Hawk over the offseason. He's going to take a big swing at one, but he's just going to fly out to left field, and that will end the inning. So 1 hit, 1 walk, 1 runner left on, and no score as we head into the bottom of the first. All right, so veteran Kurt Meacham is tossing for Kitty Hawk tonight, left-hander. He's a semi-workman, semi-flash, semi-control. We'll see how he does here. Ramon Cruz will lead things off for us. And he is going to ground out to second for the first out of the inning. All right, Cruz is also our designated hot batter of the game. Randy Carbonell is our designated cold batter, and Santos Uraneta actually has a he's a semi-champion until further notice. A couple games ago we had a new pregame rule that said I could give any player a semi-quality, so decided to give him the semi-champion quality, hence why he's batting third here. All right, Manny Infante will step up, 1 out and nobody on, and he is going to go down swinging. So 2 quick outs, and Santos Uraneta will step up with the bases empty. Let's see, and he is going to ground out to second base as well. All right, so Meacham keeps the ball in the infield, and 1, 2, 3 go the Minutemen. We'll head to the top of the second, and there is no score here from Biddy Beer Ballpark. Shadow Davis, the left fielder for Kitty Hawk, will lead things off. Let's see, and he is gonna get a single. And so for the second inning in a row, the Flyers have their leadoff man aboard. Trey Bellinger, playing at short tonight, will come up. Let's see, and he's going to see a pitch that he really likes and drive it into center field, but he's not going to have enough on it. And Ramon Cruz will settle under it, a couple steps in front of the warning track, and that'll be the first out of the inning. All right, catcher Jay Holland will come up now, 1 out, and still a runner at first base. And we are going to go to the ballpark chart. So let's see, Holland is going to be batting left-handed, and at Biddy Beer Ballpark, it plays small to left-handers. Let's see, so there's a drive, 1-4. Is it a small ballpark? Yes, it is. A fan in the bleachers celebrates catching a home run. All right, so Holland takes a mistake pitch into the stands, and Kitty Hawk will take the lead 2-0 here in the second inning. All right, so the base is now empty. Still one down for third baseman Reggie Warnock. And Warnock is going to fly out to right field. And 2 down for Lamont Clark, playing in center field tonight. Let's see, and he is going to go down swinging to end the inning, but not before Jay Holland gets a hold of one and puts his team on top 2-0 as we head down to the bottom half of the second inning. New England will have their 4, 5, and 6 batters due up. Right fielder Mike St. Clair will lead things off. Let's see. Oh, Cross is a native North Carolinian, so he's pulling for Kitty Hawk. All right, can't blame everybody for rooting for their home teams. All right, so here we go. Mike St. Clair up. See if he can get something started. And he's not. He's going to ground out to third. All right, so good start to the game for Kurt Meacham. Hasn't let a ball get out of the infield. Now Jackson Newsom, a late entry into the game here. Was supposed to be on the bench, but because of a late injury to Justin Norris in the lineup. Let's see, Flash, no home run king. Oh, well, let's see. Hey, if we can get a dot, he's going to cut the lead in half. No, he's going to just get on top of one, and instead of hitting a home run, he's going to ground out to first. All right, so now Doug Rosello will come up, 2 out, nobody on. And he is going to go down swinging, and that'll end the inning. So 1, 2, 3 again go the Minutemen, and we'll head to the top of the third. It is 2-0 Kitty Hawk. All right, and we're going to start on the right now chart. That last result was highlighted in blue. Let's see, so the batter is going to be semi-hot, and the pitcher will be neutral. Let's see, 3-6, cold pitcher, no. So he'll get Weaver to pop out to the catcher. All right, 1 down, nobody on for Steve Van Gorder, who was 0 for 1 so far tonight. 4-4-6, star, oh, not this time. Attack utility patient, no. All right, so he's going to drive a single into right field. And we will go to the experience chart. So veteran Matt Hoopstock against the rookie Fernando De La Rosa. But I think I'm going to use my first manager strategy card here. We get to use 6 of them during the game. So I'll use this one, this manager coaching tip, so that a player is considered to be an icon for this at bat. All right, so it'll be an icon versus icon on the experience chart. Let's see, 1 for prospect batter, no. So he'll get a bloop single. Van Gorder will go into second, and after getting the first out, 2 straight singles. So 2 on now, 1 out for Jim Kemper. Let's see, Workman, no. Whiffer, he's a semi-whiffer, but no, so he's going to line out to third. Everyone will hold up. All right, so a big second out, so now 2 down. Still 2 on for Shadow Davis. He singled his first at bat. 4-4-5 Workman, no, he is not patient. All right, so he's going to ground out to first, and that will end the inning. So those 2 runners are going to get stranded, and we'll head to the bottom of the third. Still 2-0 Kitty Hawk. All right, let's see. So New England has done nothing at the plate so far. 6 up, 6 down, so they'll have the bottom of their order, 7, 8, and 9. Duncan Otto here will get his first at bat. Let's see, Star, no. Is he a sad sack, utility, or patient? Not this at bat, so he will get the first hit of the game for New England. And we will go to the experience chart again. So this is another case of a icon versus a prospect. But I think I'm going to save my other icon, or my other manager coaching tip for De La Rosa. All right, so here we go. 2-2 prospect pitcher, no. All right, so he'll pop out to the pitcher. Runner will hold it first. Okay, so now 1 down, 1 on for Randy Carbonneau. Let's see. Oh, the pitcher does not have control. Is he an eager or sad sack? Oh, we got a roll. So he's either going to draw a walk or he'll pop out. All right, he's going to draw a walk. And we've got 2 on. 1 down for Ramon Cruz, so a chance to get right back in the game here. 255, is he a star? He is not. Oh, but Cruz is not a home run king. He's a slugger, so he's going to fly out to left field for the 2nd out. All right, that'll bring up Manny Infante. Infante struck out his first time up. 2, 3, 4 runners on base. Yes, there are. So we're going to go to the plate drama chart. 3, 6 is the catcher iron. Oh, he's semi-iron, but the dot says no. All right, so it won't be a passed ball, and we're going to go to the umpire charts for the first time tonight. So umpire chart with the runner on 1st and 2nd. Is there a questionable umpire at 2nd base? Well, he's semi-questionable, but the dot says no. All right, let's see. Well, the batter's going to be out in either case with 2 down. They wouldn't try for the double play. All right, so Infante will ground out. We'll say he grounds out to 2nd. And that will end that little mini threat. We'll head to the 4th. Still 2-0. Kitty Hawk. All right, welcome anyone who has joined us late. You're watching New England Minutemen baseball here in the WAFR network. It is 2-0 here as we start the top of the 4th inning, thanks to a 2-run homer by the Kitty Hawk catcher Jay Holland. And all that New England has managed so far is just 1 hit and 1 walk. All right, so De La Rosa will face the 6, 7, 8 batters. Trey Bellinger leads things off. He is 0 for 1 so far. Let's see, and he'll get Bellinger to ground out to 1st. And there's 1 out for Jay Holland, who did get that big homer, his first at bat. Let's see, and he is going to draw a walk this time. So Holland on base for the 2nd time. Now Reggie Warnock, who flew out, his first at bat will come up. And we're going to go to a rare chart, the memorable plays in the field. Let's see. 5-6 is the first baseman iron. No, he's neutral. Let's see. All right, so it's just going to be a ground out, but the runner will advance. We'll say it's a ground out 5-3. The runner will go to 2nd, but now there's 2 down. Lamont Clark will come up now, and he'll be up here with 2 down. Runner at 2nd base. And he is going to just ground back to the mound. De La Rosa snags it on to Rosello at 1st, and that will end the top of the 4th. We'll head to the bottom half of the inning, still 2-0, Kitty Hawk. All right, let's see. So we will have our 3, 4, and 5 heart of the order coming up. Santos Uraneta, the DH tonight. He's 0 for 1, looking to get his first hit. Well, and he'll draw a walk. And we're going to go to the chemistry chart for the first time. So right now we're semi-dissonant. Kitty Hawk is neutral, but I'm going to use my 2nd manager card. I'll use the dugout chatter. And so a dissonant team becomes neutral for this at-bat. So be neutral against neutral. 3, 5. Oh, darn. So the pitching team is not dissonant, so it's going to be a ground out to short. So it's going to be a fielder's choice. So Uraneta will be forced at 2nd, and now St. Clair will be at 1st, but with 1 down. And that'll bring up Jackson Newsom, 0 for 1 so far tonight. Oh, and he's going to go down swinging. All right, so Doug Rosello will come up. He struck out his first at bat. And he will ground out to 3rd here. So that runner will be stranded at 1st. We'll head to the 5th, 2-0, Kitty Hawk. All right, let's see. Just catching up on the comments. Oh, I see a question about from the itinerant hobbyist. No, I'm not playing out the other games of the season. What I'm going to do is just each team came with an expected record, and so I'm just going to assume that they will play at that pace, aside from the games that I'm playing against them. So whatever their record would be at the end of the season, or whatever their suggested record was going to be, I will add or subtract to it based on how I played against them, and then assume that they play at that level against the other teams. Now, with the next release of the History Maker Baseball Baseball America set, I am planning on doing something a little more thorough, and I'll probably set up a full schedule for everybody and then play out the New England Minutemen games, and then actually roll out the quick results for the other teams, just so I can sort of have a division standings throughout the season, instead of just figuring it out at the end of the season. So, but first I got to get through this one here before we can start that. So, all right, so here we go. We are in the top of the fifth, back to the top of the order for Kitty Hawk. De La Rosa has scattered 5 hits and only given up those 2 runs just on that mistake to Jay Holland back in the second that he deposited into the stands. Let's see, and he's going to get Weaver to fly out to center field, and there'll be 1 down. All right, and now that'll bring up Van Gorder. Let's see. Van Gorder is 1 for 2, and he's going to go down swinging here, and that'll bring up Hoopstock. Hoopstock has singled and walked. Let's see, is he patient? Oh, not this time. So he'll ground out to first base. All right, so 1, 2, 3 go the Flyers in the 5th. We'll head to the bottom half of the inning. Let's see. Version 5 is due out, I want to say March 7th. Just a sec, let me check on the... I believe that it's March 7th. I thought that it... Oh, no, sorry. Yeah, because I think that that's when the new Baseball America season is coming out, and the new the 2017 Major League season. I can't seem to find it right now on the site, but it's coming out very, very soon. So, here now let me see if the link is yeah. All right. Okay, yeah, I believe it's going to be March 7th, the same day that the 2 new baseball sets come out. So, all right, so here we go, bottom of the 5th. We're gonna have the bottom of our order, 7, 8, and 9. Looking to get something going. Duncan Otto is 1 for 1, and he's got the only hit of the game so far for New England. Let's see. Oh, so he'll be a semi-hot batter. All right, he's gonna get a hold of one, go to the fence. We will roll on the other column. And, all right, well, he'll get a leadoff double. All right, so Otto 2 for 2 on the night. So our best chance to score maybe right here. Ronnie Sears up. He flew out his first at bat. Let's see. Oh, we're going to get an infield drama check. All right, so a hard hit on the infield. Is a third baseman gold? No, he's actually iron. So that's going to get by Warnock at third, and Otto will come around to score. All right, so there we go. 2-1 now. First run of the game in for New England. Randy Carbonneau is up. And actually, I think I'm going to have Carbonneau lay down a sacrifice bunt. So that'll be my third manager strategy card of the night. All right, and he does successfully lay down a sacrifice bunt. I will say that he hits it up the line, third baseman grabs it, and Sear will head on over to second base. And now one down, but a man in scoring position. Let's see, Ramon Cruz. We're back to the top of the lineup. All right, and we're gonna go back to the rare play chart for his at bat. Let's see what happens. 3-6. Is the right fielder gold? He's semi-gold. Oh, but the dot says no. So instead of making a sports show friendly running grab, it's actually going to drop in for a double. And so that means that Sear will easily score. Hey, and just like that, it is all tied up at 2 apiece. Here in the 5th inning, New England finally starting to figure out Kurt Meacham, their 3rd time through the lineup. All right. Oh, I just saw the comment by about sorry, didn't mean to distract you. No problem. That's why we have the chat room here. I like to keep these shows like this as informal as possible, and that's good information for people to know. Just for some reason, my mind went blank there. I'm pretty sure that I read that it was March 7th that it's coming out, but I just wanted to double check before I said that on the air. All right, so that'll bring up Manny Infante with the runner in scoring position. 2 runs already in. Oh, he is not a struggler because Carbonell sacrificed bunts. All right, so Infante's going to ground out to second base, but Cruz will be able to scoot over to third. So there we go. The go-ahead run just 90 feet away for our DH, Uraneta. 0 for 1 with a ground out and a walk. He's going to get another walk here. And we're going to go to the chemistry chart. Oh, man. All right, I think I'm going to use my second dugout chatter card so that we'll be neutral instead of semi-dissonant. Hopefully that pays off. No, darn. And ask if the batting team has harmony, which we're neutral at this point. So St. Clair will ground out to third, and that will end the inning. So the tying run gets stranded at third base, but we do tie it up at 2 apiece. And we'll head to the top of the 6th. It is 2-2 here at Biddy Beer Ballpark. All right. Thanks for everyone who's joining me. We've got a pretty good crowd watching the show tonight. If you've tuned in late, De La Rosa has had a pretty good start. He's scattered 5 hits. The only run he's given up was back in the 2nd inning. I gave up a 2-run bomb to the Kitty Hawk catcher, Jay Holland. And then New England was getting shut out, but then they put together a little rally last inning, a couple of doubles, and knotted the score at 2 apiece. And that's where we stand here as we go to the top of the 6th. And Kitty Hawk will have the 4, 5, and 6 batters coming up. Jim Kemper leads things off, looking for his first hit of the night. And he's not going to get it here. He's going to ground out to third base. All right, so 1 down, nobody on for Shadow Davis. 1 for 2 on the night. Let's see. And he is just going to pop out to third. So 2 quick outs for Fernando Mania here. Bollinger now comes up. He is 0 for 2. And he is also going to ground out to third. So Duncanato gets all 3 putouts of the inning. And 1, 2, 3 go the Flyers as we head to the bottom half of the 6th. Still knotted up at 2 apiece. Got a nice little pitcher's duel going on. Kurt Meacham still on the mound for Kitty Hawk. And he'll face the 5, 6, and 7 batters. All right, Jackson Newsom leads things off. Newsom looking for his first hit of the night. And he's not going to get it here as he will fly out to center field. And there's one down for Doug Rossello. Rossello also looking for his first hit of the game. Oh, and he sees a pitch that he likes, but doesn't get all of it. He'll fly out to center field. All right, so Duncan Otto, he's got 2 hits tonight. 2 of the 4 hits for for New England, singled and doubled. Let's see. Oh, well, and now he's going to get another single. And we will go to the right now chart. So now that we're in the 6th inning, there's no more semi-hot and semi-cold. So Meacham's going to be cold because he just gave up a hit, and Sears going to be hot as he singled his last at bat. So here we go. Maybe a chance to get the lead run in. Cold batter, no. We're going to go to the outfield drama chart. Let's see, 2-6. Is the center fielder stoic? No, he's active. So Lamont Clark will make the grab in the alley between center field and right, and that will end the inning. All right. So that'll end the 6th, and we're going to go to the 7th. Oh, I'm just seeing the comment about the camera refocusing, but then I saw the follow-up comment. So always feel free to let me know if something like that is going on, because sometimes I get into the flow of the game and forget to check my technical stuff. So, but the camera shouldn't be refocusing at this point. All right, so here we go. Got the bottom of the order coming up. I am going to get a couple of relievers throwing in the pen. I'm going to get Ross Nutter and Tad Madlock, so a lefty and a righty, warming up in the pen just in case, because at this point De La Rosa will not be fresh if that check comes up. Well, and he's going to give a leadoff single to Jay Holland. So Holland picks up his 2nd hit of the night. Now that'll bring up Warnock. So this might be the last batter that De La Rosa faces. Oh, darn. So Warnock is a semi-utility with the dot, doesn't come up. So he's actually going to get a triple. And so Holland will come around to score. All right. Well, yeah. So you try to squeeze a couple extra at bats, and that's what happened. So now we will bring in a new pitcher. So that's going to be it for De La Rosa. He goes 6+. Has given up 3 runs so far. He's responsible for the runner at 3rd, but a good outing for him. You know, just unfortunately he had that home run. Otherwise he pitched pretty well, and then the offense just wasn't doing anything so far. All right, so Tad Madlock comes in, so he'll gain the ace quality for relieving in the middle of the inning. I'll bring my infield in to try to keep Warnock at 3rd. Let's see. Oh, so that's going to be a fly out to left field. And with a lead die of 1, it's not deep enough for the runner to try to tag. So big first out. Now I gotta figure out if I want to set up a potential double play. No, I think I'd rather face Weaver than Van Gorder. So I'll have the infield in. Oh, all right. That's a freshness check. So he'll get Weaver to he'll be jammed and he'll pop out. We'll say that he pops out to short. Runner will hold. So now 2 down. All right, to face Van Gorder. All right, yeah, I'll let Madlock face him. Let's see. All right, and it's a control check, and that's the only quality that Madlock has. All right, so Van Gorder grounds out to the mound. All right, how about that? Tad Madlock comes on with a runner at third and nobody out, and he strands him there. All right, so we will head to the bottom of the seventh with Kitty Hawk back in the lead, 3-2. All right, let's see. So with a couple of righties, I think that Kitty Hawk will also go to their pen. Meacham pitched a pretty good game. They've got a couple of decent relievers here. They'll bring in Brett Stallner to start the inning. Stallner, a veteran right-handed reliever, has the star flash and control qualities. He'll face Randy Carbonneau, who has walked and also had a sacrifice bunt. Let's see. Oh, and he's going to get on the hard way. He's going to get plunked by a curveball that broke just a little bit too much. And we've got the tying run aboard now. Ramon Cruz is up. He's 1 for 3. Let's see. Oh, and he's going to go down swinging here. So 1 down, 1 on for Manny Infante. Oh, and unfortunately Infante is going to hit a ball right at Warnick at third, and that's going to be a 5-4-3 double play to end the seventh. All right, and so we'll head to the eighth. I think I'm going to leave Madlock in to face Hoopstock, and so that means we're going to go to the experience chart. So we got an icon versus icon here. Let's see, prospect pitcher, no, so he'll get Hoopstock to pop out for the first out of the inning. And I think I'm going to let Madlock stay in here unless he allows a runner to come on. Oh, darn. Well, so he's semi-fresh, and unfortunately the dot says no. So Kemper is going to get a single, and we're going to go to the chemistry chart, but I think I'm going to bring in Ross Nutter now. So that will cancel the check for that. So, all right, so another good outing for Madlock. He's been one of my most reliable relievers. All right, and I will get Randy Corcoran will now get up in the pens, another right-hander. Let's see. All right, so Nutter against Davis with 1 out, 1 on. All right, so there's another fresh check, and this is going to be a ground out to short, and so that's going to be a 6-4-3 double play to get out of the inning. All right, we'll head to the bottom of the 8th, still 3-2 Kitty Hawk. Let's see. Okay, so there's a question about the fatigue in History Maker Baseball. So all the pitchers, they have a freshness quality. A starter will have 3 innings. The first 3 innings that they pitch where they're completely fresh. The next 3 innings they are semi-fresh. And then there's different rules if they have a shutout going. But then after the 6th inning, they'll have no freshness left. Relievers come on. They are fresh the first inning. They're semi-fresh the next inning. And then if they stand for a third, they lose all of their freshness. And I use I have a chart here that has all my relievers on it, and so this is something I came up with. I borrowed some of the elements from Al Wilson, who's done a season replay, and that each of your relievers, basically they have an endurance of 3. So if they come on and pitch 1 inning, that counts as 1. You check it off. And then if they pitch the next day, another inning, that'll add it. And then if they ever get up to 3, they'll be unavailable the following game. But all they have to do is rest for 1 day, and then it resets to 0. So that's how I sort of try to realistically manage my bullpen so that I don't just have the same 2 relievers coming out every day. You know, I'm pitching multiple innings. So there we go. Good questions. Oh, somebody asking about my thumb. Yeah, it's it's healing. The Band-Aid's more for my viewers' sake than for mine at this point. But just had a I cut my hand on a piece of glass and then it ended up getting infected. So it was a long healing process for that. So, but no, it's fine. Otherwise, I'll just have to keep a Band-Aid on it for a while. All right, so here we go. Let's see. I think that Stallmer will stay in to face Uranetta here, and then they'll bring in a lefty to face St. Clair. So Uranetta is 0 for 1, but has drawn a walk. We need to pick up another run here somewhere, but Uranetta is going to go down swinging to lead off the 8th. And that'll bring up St. Clair, so we're going to bring in, or Kitty Hawk's going to bring in a reliever. They'll bring in Adam Gorman, who's a lefty, and because he's coming in the middle of the inning, he'll gain the ace quality. All right, so here we go. St. Clair looking for his first hit of the night. And he's not going to get it here. He's going to ground out to third. So rough game for St. Clair, who has been one of our most reliable bats. He leads the team in home runs and RBIs. Jackson Newsom up 0 for 3. And hey, how about that? He is going to get a hold of one and deposit it into the seats for a game-tying home run. All right, well, so that'll be all for Gorman. They're trying to just get 2 outs out of him before going to their closer, but he's not going to do it. So let's see, they'll go, we got a couple of righties. They'll bring in Ernesti Gallegos to face Doug Rosello. All right, let's see. Yeah, I have Randy Corcoran warmed in the pen for me. So, all right. So Doug Rosello now with a chance to give his team the lead if he can get a hold of one. He's 0 for 3. Oh boy, he's going to get a hold of one, but it's going to fall into the gap just short of the wall, and he'll get a triple. So now the go-ahead run is at third, so that means I'll get my my closer will now start warming up, Logan Mackel, just in case we take the lead here. And hey, it's Duncan Otto. Hey, you know what? I'm going to use my 5th strategy card, Manager Influence, and you go to the Right Now chart. So Duncan Otto is going to be hot because he got a hit, and the pitcher will be cold as he gave up a hit. So here we go. 4, 5, cold batter. Oh, darn, no. Oh, he'll ground out to first instead of striking out. Oh, darn. Oh, that stinks. Well, so there we go. Nothing is given, I suppose, in these. So, oh, that really stinks. All right, it was a really good opportunity there, but all right. So now with the score tied, I'm almost kind of tempted to leave Ross Nutter in there in case we go to extra innings, and I think I will. All right, so Ballinger is up. Ballinger is 0 for 3. And he is going to ground out to third to lead off the 9th. And now Jay Holland, to hit that big home run back in the 2nd inning, comes up. He's 2 for 2, hasn't been retired. He's homered, walked, and singled. 4, 5, 5, flash. Oh, he has semi-flash, but the dot says no. Oh, but thankfully Holland's not a home run king. He's a slugger. All right, so he will ground out to first. Okay, so 2 down, nobody on for Reggie Warnock. Warnock 1 for 3 with a triple. And he's gonna reach for a pitch and weakly fly out to center field. All right, and that will end the 9th. So good work out of the pen by Ross Nutter. All right, so we will go to the bottom of the 9th. So potential maybe for a walk-off win here. Ronnie Sear will lead things off. Sear is 1 for 3. I think that they'll let Gallegos face one more batter. They also want to save their bullpen in case we go to extra innings. Gold champion, no. All right, so outfield drama for first at bat here. 4-5 is the center fielder gold. Oh, he's semi-gold, but the dot says no. So it is going to fall in for a single. All right, so I think that that's going to be it for Gallegos. They don't want to take a chance. Let's see, they got two righties coming up, but their best relievers are lefties. So they're going to bring in Mark Gautreau to face Carbono. So Gautreau will gain the ace quality for coming in the middle of the inning. Let's see, do I want to have him sacrifice bunt again and let Ramon Cruz have a... I think I do. I'm gonna use my last manager strategy card for another sacrifice bunt attempt. Oh no. Oh, I rolled a 6, so gotta roll again. Oh, and it's nothing good. Oh no. And he's actually gonna strike out. Oh darn. So again, nothing's ever a given. You gotta roll the dice. Oh, that stinks. Alright, so one down. Sear still at first. We'll go back to the top of the order. Ramon Cruz up. Let's see. He is not an ace anymore, but the batter's not a champion. So he's going to ground out to short, which means it's going to be a fielder's choice. So Sear will be forced at second, and then we'll go to Manny Infante. All right, well, our last chance to end this in before we go into extras. Infante is 0 for 4, so he's definitely due. Let's see, 2-2-3. Is he wild? No. Oh, but the batter's not a slugger or utility, so he's going to get a single. Hey, so we're not done yet. Hold on, folks. So there we go. The game-winning run is at second base, and Cruz has good speed. So a hit anywhere is going to score him. Most likely. Here we go. Iannetta 0 for 2 against Gautreau. Let's see. Oh, darn. And he is going to ground out. Well, and he would have struck out anyways, even if the pitcher wasn't a star. So, oh, darn. All right, so Iannetta will ground out to short to end the inning. And, hey, we're going to have bonus baseball here. All right, so I'm going to bring in Randy Corcoran as Nutter has pitched 2 innings. All right, so this might become a war of attrition here. So Corcoran's my 3rd reliever, and Gautreau is actually the 4th reliever for Kitty Hawk. So although they do still have their closer left. So, all right, so here we go. Lamont Clark will lead things off. 0 for 3. 1-3-6. All right, so Corcoran doesn't get the ace bonus because he started the inning. And the pitcher or the batter, is he a whiffer? Oh, he's a semi-whiffer. The dot says no, so we're going to go to the infield drama chart. 3-4 is a third baseman gold. Yes, he is. All right, so that'll be a ground out to third. All right, one down, nobody on for Weaver, and we're going to go to the chemistry chart. And I am out of manager cards, so we're going to be semi-dissonant. 2-3, pitching team harmony, no, so he's going to draw a walk. Now Van Gorder will come up. Van Gorder 1 for 4 on the night. Iron catcher, no. Good, I know. All right, so he's going to get him to go down swinging, and we're going to go to the right now chart. So the pitcher will be hot. And let's see, Hoopstock flew out, so he'll be neutral. Oh, darn. Oh, I hate that one. So batter steps out of the box, and then he takes ball 4. Oh boy, all right, well, so the go-ahead run at second base, Jim Kemper up. Kemper 1 for 4. Oh, good, okay. Corcoran is a star, so he'll get Kemper to ground out to short. All right. So that'll end the top of the 10th. We'll head to the bottom half of the inning. Let's see. I guess Gautreau will stay in to face St. Clair. And they'll have... well, they've got a couple of lefties left in the pen, including their closer. And they've got a long reliever, who's not very good, so he'd be used in emergencies. Let's see, 3, 4, 5. Iron catcher. Oh, yes. All right, so St. Clair will draw a leadoff walk. All right, here we go. All right, I don't think they're going to take a chance. They're going to bring in Tony O'Hara to face Newsom. O'Hara has semi-flash, semi-control, but he will gain the ace quality for this at bat. 3, 3, 5. Is he wild? No, but the batter's not a sad sack, so he's going to get a single into right, and he would steal second, but St. Clair, because he's stoic, he's only going to get to second base. All right, so here we go once again. The game-winning run is at second base, and I think I'm going to bring in a pinch runner. I'm going to bring in my normal shortstop, Kerry Nakamura. Let's see. Just to have a little more speed there at second. Where is he? There he is. And no, he will not. All right, so taking a chance here because now I only have one batter left on the bench because of that injury to Norris at the beginning of the game. But trying to win it all right here. Doug Rosello up, 2 on, nobody out. Let's see what happens. 1, 1, 2, flash. Oh, he's semi-flash, but the dot says no. And the batter's not a sad sack. Oh, so we're going to check with the scorer. Let's see. It's going to be a base hit off the glove of the first baseman. Oh, let's see. Was that's interesting? Is that well? Oh yeah, because the guy's going to be running. All right, so there we go. That is going to end the game, as Nakamura will come around second base as the ball, and they're going to give him a hit. Oh no, sorry. Actually, in the book here down at the bottom, they have an asterisk, and it says that if it's 2000 or later, they scored it as an error. So actually, so let me go back. It's going to be an error on the first baseman, and Nakamura is going to come home to score on that same error. So there we go. All right, so the game ends in the bottom of the 10th with the first baseman for Kitty Hawk booting the ball. All right, and the pinch runner, Kerry Nakamura, coming around to score. So there we go. All right, awesome. Let's see. Is the scorer new in version 5? No. So how you get to the that? It's the 1-1-2 result, and it has this check with the scorer there. And that has always been in the book. I think that some of the results on that micro chart may have changed. But no, that has always been in every version of this, I believe. So, all right, so there we go. Let's go to our Bitty Beer post-game report. Let's see. So Randy Corcoran is going to get the win, and the loss will go to. Oh, actually, the loss is going to go to Gautreau because he gave up that hit. So no saves. Oh, there is going to be a blown save, though. Who gave up that run in the 8th inning? Was that Gorman? Yeah, so Gorman is going to get a blown save. And Brett Stallner will get credit for a hold. All right, let's see. Our team MVP. I think I'm gonna have to give the MVP to Tad Madlock, who came in with a runner at third with nobody out, and then managed to pitch out of the inning. So he went 1 1/3 innings, gave up just 1 hit and no runs, but was a really key point of the game there. All right, so there we go. Tad Madlock, your game MVP. All right, so Francisco Cordero, well, where did that come from? Fernando De La Rosa does not get the win tonight, so he'll stay at 10-5 on the season, and we'll get the updated stats. So New England now goes to 51-31 on the season, back to 20 over 500. And let's see who our batting leaders are. So Ramon Cruz, I don't think he's dipped below 350 for quite some time. For a while he was up in the 360s, 370s. I was thinking he might flirt with 400, but still hitting 356 with 15 homers, 11 triples, and 22 doubles. So he's just been an extra base machine for us, batting in the second or first spot. And then the updated stats on Fernando De La Rosa. I'll get him a little closer to the top. So we went over 100 innings pitched with this start. His record stays at 10-5, and his ERA, I think it went down a tenth. He's now at 4.54. So, all right. So, it wasn't a fantastic outing for him, but, he did pitch well enough. It was a really tight pitcher's duel. I always like really low scoring games. I'm a old school baseball guy, so I like when you see a nice low scoring game. But all right, well, thanks everybody for joining me tonight. It was a nice lively chat room. I always like when that happens. Hopefully there was a couple of people that hadn't seen History Maker Baseball before, got to see what the game is like, and hopefully I was able to answer your questions, and hopefully you'll tune back in for our next game. I'll probably be going live again either Thursday or Friday night, depending on how soon I can roll out the next 4 games. Let me pull up the schedule for us. Let's see. So we got a 3-game series against Cape Cod, and all right, so the next game that I'll be showcasing will be back with our division rivals, the Milwaukee Grinders, and it's going to be in Milwaukee, so that should be an interesting matchup. Looking forward to that, and maybe we'll finally see De La Rosa break into or get his 11th win of the season. So, all right. Thanks everybody for tuning in, and until next time, get out there, have fun, play games, and I will see you after further review. Have a good night, everybody.